Hey, what it do, what it could be, hopefully it's what it should be. I'm Sneaks by the way.
And I'm LAG.
Yeah, we got a good old ghost up in the building today. Guess who we got in here?
Got your boy Champagne Flo.
What's your name again? Say with your chest.
Champagne Flo.
All right, then. Let them know you up in the building then. Yeah, this is another episode of Busy and Music. We locked in.
What's going on with you today? I'm sorry. How are you tonight?
I'm alright. I'm feeling good.
That's good. It's good to have you in here. It took you a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this one scheduled for a good, what? Down there a month, huh?
Almost a month, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we made this shit happen.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Where are you coming from, though? I know you've been busy as shit. I know you got a show.
Yeah. I got the Revolt TV with the Global Music Fest this weekend coming up. You know what I'm saying? I really was looking forward to this interview with y'all, though, because y'all be... I be watching y'all live sometimes. Y'all be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be talking y'all shit, though, you feel me? But I feel like y'all be giving it like it should be given. You know what I'm saying? Because most motherfuckers think you just rapping is good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was there. I thought you just rapping is good, but I guess it's phases to it.
Exactly. That's where it is. There's phases to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the beginning when you rapping, like you just rap in the closet, no mix, no master. You know what I'm saying? And your homeboys bobbing their head, y'all ready to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like then you go through a phase where it's like, man, that sound trash, bro. Like why did I release that? You feel me? Once you get the understanding more and you know more about what's going on, but like, yeah, y'all be talking that shit to where, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker need to know the business side of it.
We got to, because we got so many artists nowadays, like especially with social media, it's easier to catch on to everything that's going on. Like first it took us 10, 20 years to realize that a lot of these artists was getting fucked. Mm-hmm. Feel me? It took us how long for us to realize that TLC was broke as fuck?
Man.
You know, it was like, it took a while for that shit to go. But now these days, these artists are just coming out like out the bat, like they only get signed 2-3 years. Man, fuck this label, fuck that label, fuck this. You know, like it's just like, damn, like ever since, I feel like this shit started with 300 records. Like I feel like ever since the niggas started speaking up on 300 records, everybody just started speaking up on their record label. Like once it came to this social media shit.
But then you got artists just like Meek Mill and them. They like, I ain't never received a label check. Like what? Where y'all getting? Like where this cheese? Who giving this cheese up? I'm assuming it's a certain amount of cheese to where I'm comfortable not to say nothing to you about. You know what I'm saying? What's really going on? So like, how much is, you know what I'm saying? Like how? Like what is you getting to where? I don't know. I just don't really see myself.
There's some artists that just wanted the lifestyle. And they literally will go on interviews today and they'll be like, you know what? They weren't even paying me. They weren't even doing anything, but they gave me somewhere to sleep. They gave me somewhere to party. They gave me weed to smoke. They gave me alcohol to drink. And I was partying every night and I had bitches. Why would I want anything else? Like, and they went, I don't remember who it was, but you were watching that interview where he was talking about that and he was saying basically how he wasn't getting paid, but for being around them, he was getting that lifestyle. And he was like, that was enough for me. It kept me off the streets.
Yeah. That's old boy. He wanted to co-host over there on a day at the end of the day on No Jumper. Mm-hmm. He was saying that he used to run with Lil Wayne and the Young Money Camp. Yeah. And that's how it be though. But, you know, niggas feel like that is the life and the money's going to end up coming with it. Oh, I got to change. That is the money. You know, that has changed everything. But what people feel to realize is when you with a label, every time I look at one of these pictures and these labels and these artists, like, oh, my label just got me a new car. Thank you, boss. I love you. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You the man. I'm just like, there go another tax write-off. You feel me? There go a new chain. There go another tax write-off. Like a lot of this shit that the labels give you, they say is a gift. They say is, oh, here you go. I love you. That should be tax write-off, and that should just make you go further to the red. And that red goes deeper from the fucking, what's that shit? That advance you already got. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't already recouped that advance you got for the album, and then you sit here getting all these other exchanges.
Deeper in debt.
Exactly. So that's how shit end up not balanced out. Everything costs. Those music videos cost, the rentals, the females that was placed in the video for you. Mm-hmm. All that shit add up, and a label paying for it. So they need their money back. And if your streams ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing, that means everything, they got to keep all that money that's coming in. So you, like they say, they get show money.
I guess it's pros and cons with a label, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
On the flip side of that, though, they kept him off the streets.
Hell yeah.
Was he rapping? Or was he just a part of the lifestyle?
The
Shit, I
person
don't
we
know. Was he
talking
rapping
about?
at the time?
I'm gonna tell you yes. From the interview that we was just watching, like, yeah, like, the dude was like, yeah, I heard you rap. Like, I heard your song. He's like, man, stop lying. Like, so I guess he used to rap back in the day. You feel me? But
is it to hang with Wayne in the upcoming Cash Money era? Is just that lifestyle? Is it worth it? Them boys was riding PT Cruisers at the time. Them boys riding PT Cruisers on 20s at the time. I don't think there's no. I think it depends on the type of person you is, bro. I feel like I would have took advantage of that opportunity. I would have looked at that like that was an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I would have figured out how to make some cheese on the road with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And if I couldn't have made no money on the road with them, then it just would be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I love your music. Heard it all. You know what I'm saying? But I think y'all got to drop me off at the next stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep. I don't know, but then I don't even know what that lifestyle consists of, though, for real, to keep it real, like hanging with Wayne and them in the. I don't know. I need some money.
That's how
I'm looking at it though, like if it's somebody that's versus if you stay on the streets, you could either die or go to jail, or you can hang out with this guy and just getting drunk, smoking weed, fucking bitches every day. Like, why not?
Because it's like it can help you at the moment, but then
that's what I'm saying. Like, at least for now, it'll at least keep you alive enough to get your next plan going.
I feel like they come with like a certain type of treatment. I might overthink it, but I feel like it's gonna come with a certain treatment. I feel like you're gonna look at me different. I feel like you ain't even like my level as a man to only go to like has reached the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Once I settle for, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you almost, you know what I'm saying, run to the store guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, we need some, I mean, you on rap, you ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You on the bus, you ain't, you feel me? Get to boiling down to, we doing all this for you and you ain't.
Yeah, you the dude that when the police come, you gotta take the pistol.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't think that's. I guess it depends on the person though. It depends on the person. But I don't think I could. I don't think I would have went for that.
No, that's how you shouldn't. But also, like she was saying, like it gets you out the streets. It gets you off of that, and that is something that it does do. And if you step into those type of situations, like if you sign a deal knowing that you signed for X amount and you were supposed to get X amount, or you supposed to do X amount, and then you exceed those things, and you like, I should be getting more money. It's like, nah, you shouldn't, because these people came and they took a chance on you. You feel me? You didn't have it like that. If you did, they wouldn't have to be paying these bills that they was paying. You feel me? You could have went out and paid all this shit yourself and just figured it out and got a distribution deal. So when you go do that, it's like you got to be thankful and remember the moment that you signed this. It was for a reason. Like they helped you at that moment. That now that you exceeded those things, you shouldn't be mad. You should go in there and be like, all right, well, the next go around, I'm going to renegotiate. And if you can't, and if the renegotiations don't go good, I'm just going to go somewhere else. Other than that, you shouldn't be complaining in this contract because you know what you signed up for when you signed it.
But a lot of them don't know what they're signing up for.
That's their fault.
I mean, yeah, it is.
That's to me, I feel like 100%. Music is just like my experience. You know what I'm saying? My experience with the music, I feel like the music industry is no different than the streets, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of like a nigga just, you know what I'm saying, putting a gun on you, robbing you, or strong arming you, or like attacking you from all these different angles, you feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying, niggas just whooping you with, you feel me, knowledge that you really, I guess you're supposed to know when you come in this, knowing you don't know coming into this.
Well, so a lot of that shit you should, if you don't know, you should have an understanding enough to where the person that do know, you can have that conversation with them. So like, you don't understand this contract. No, but your lawyer's supposed to understand this contract. And you should be able to have these type of questions of, well, is this in it? Is this in it? Is this in it? And they should be able to break down everything to you without you even have to ask these type of things. You feel me? They should be letting you know, like, look, this is what this contract comes with. This is the pros and this is the cons and this is the in-between. And then you should have additional questions to clear everything else up if you have questions. You feel me? It go like that.
How do you know you got a good lawyer?
I feel like, I get what you're saying. I feel like that's just an ideal situation. I feel like just me and niggas I know that's rapping. Like, niggas just like, I ain't having it. You feel me? Which would be a lot of rappers from the get-go, but like, niggas really be thugging for real. You know what I'm saying? Vibing and get some fans. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't never seen $20,000, which is really nothing. You know what I'm saying? We all know $20,000 is nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't never seen that, you feel me? And this old head come along, you know what I'm saying, and present that to you. You know know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Like how do you say, you know what I'm saying? How do you say no to that? You know what I'm saying? How do you say no to some shit you ain't never had before?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
When you feel like, well, I'm rapping right now for free for my homeboys, for oohs and ahs. You know what I'm saying? We getting drunk, we smoking, it's oohs and ahs. This nigga talking about $20,000. Now, you don't see the bigger picture of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga finna get all this on the flip side, you know what I'm saying? But, like, is he wrong? Do you feel like that's morally wrong?
On whose part?
Hold on. Because you're talking about morally when it's like, we're talking about business. Hold on. What do you mean morally? Like, morally.
You know what? You can't put that in there with business. You right. You can't. I don't know. See, that
I can say ethically.
That's what makes it so hard to separate the, man, okay. Say I'm getting money with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, boom, y'all done took me here to get money, took me there to get money, done took me here to get money. Like, bam, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, bam. And then I feel like a relationship is grown. You know what I'm saying? It done got bigger than business. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all having Thanksgivings, I'm invited. Y'all having this and that, I'm invited. And then it's like, does it never cross over?
That's a very good question.
Do I gotta forever treat y'all like business partners, as if like y'all gonna get over on me and I'm gonna get over on you, like, or is it like do the line ever get crossed?
That's based off of the relationship that you grow with your people. Yes, if you sitting here going having Thanksgiving dinners with people and you having Christmas dinners and y'all sitting here breaking bread and having real conversations outside of business, you feel me, or something that's gonna help y'all build up together, and like at some point those lines should blur. You feel me? When a nigga say I'm gonna give you a gift, it should be a gift. And if a nigga giving you something out of that business, he should be like, like, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is and you gonna have to do the. You feel me? Like everything should be stipulated, and you should be known. Like you should be coming back later on. Like, hey, here go that bill, and you $100K in a hole, and you like, nigga, you should have told me I was $30K in a hole. Like we shouldn't even got to this point. Like what's going on? It's like, right. Yeah, like I feel you. It should be some type of understanding, but you should always know when there's business going on, keep a business mind too.
Financially, I think is where the line should never blur. So as long as there's like complete transparency financially, I think everything else is 100%. We 100% are actually like that, where we will sit here and actually be family with somebody. We'll actually sit here and be personal with somebody, like do shit that you would do for your friends, not just for your clients or for your business partners, right? But I also do feel that because of that, like multiple times, we've had it where the person themselves is like, well, this has all been business, hasn't it? And it's like, bitch, I showed up to your kid's birthday like you. Like, I drove all the fuck to, you never even paid me back for gas. Like,
and you right, this is like the streets. Like, you have to remember that a lot of this shit was built off of mafia way. You feel me? Like, the Italians, the Italian mafia had a lot of hands in this shit. That's why these contracts are the way that they are. Like, it was a lot of business loans coming out from the mafia type shit. You feel me? So, the structure is built on legal bullying. And then everything else is what follows. That's why when you hear from these A&Rs or when you hear from these bigger people, like, it's street niggas down the line that was in between the artist and the label that made shit happen.
Right.
Like, if you listen to every story, it was the streets that came in between shit. And I can personally firsthand know, like, it was niggas that was in the buildings that had to reach out to me because I'm in the streets to get to another artist that was in the streets. Like, everything falls in line to that, and it's a big old circle. So when you move a certain way, you have to always keep that street mentality, but without moving like a nigga. You feel me? And what I mean by moving like a nigga is, like, you can't go in here thinking that you can just show a gun, threaten somebody's life, do all that. Like, nah, this is not how these niggas play. Like, they gonna play the bully game with a lawyer. Like, I was telling an artist, like, one time, he was like, look, dude, this label playing with me. Like, I'm finna just go shoot this shit up. I'm like, look, you can go do that, but it costs to go to war. So when you go and you go shoot it up with them and they go shoot it up with you and y'all both go to jail, they got bail money. You don't.
Yeah.
You feel me? They got money for more guns. You don't. Like, you got to make sure that you can fight this war that they trying to fight. And that's how they going to play with you. Everything's bounded up in the contract, so fuck how you feel. You
Sure.
signed this contract, so now let's take it up with the lawyers. We ain't even gotta talk about it. Go call your lawyer. We're gonna go to court and let the judge figure it out. So you gotta know how to maneuver in the gray area of that, while also moving in that black and white area. You feel me? Like you gotta be on point with the jump.
For sure.
But I'm gonna also tell you like, what you don't know, don't feel bad about it because you are just the artist. Your job is to just make music and put out music. But you're also 100% a CEO and businessman the minute that you become an artist. And that's why all these percentages come into play once you go to a label. The label wanted, hey, we're going to keep X amount of percentages of this. You're going to keep X amount of percentage of that. Your manager get X percentage of this. Like, it breaks down like that because of the fact that you're a business and right now you own 100% of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to be a businessman, you might as well understand how your business is working.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. For sure.
I'm not speaking directly to you, but to you.
Nah, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening and I probably was talking out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. I enjoy being hands-on in every part of everything, for sure.
So this is definitely asked backwards, but who are you? What do you do?
I'm Champagne Flo, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? Artist, and, you know what I'm saying? I just be doing my stuff. I'm a whole vibe for real, you know what I'm saying? And I moved out to California to make it shake, you know what I'm saying? But I'm probably going to be going back and forth, though, between here and home.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a for sure focus on going back and forth from here and home.
You got to make sure that they still remember you back at home when you're doing this because niggas gonna say that you switched up and not just that, like, it's gonna eat you. I know that shit eat you not going home so much.
So because California different, you know what I'm saying, from Florida, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of ways, you know what I'm saying, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's even different down to like that, just like race, like, I've never seen Mexicans and Samoans and Somalians and like I've never seen these people till I came to California. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know a lot of these other races existed. I just knew black people, white people, and I feel like all Asians was Chinese. Like them was 3 groups of people. You know what I'm saying? Then when I came out here, it was just like, just my teacher was black in Florida, the principal black, the mailman black. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody black. You feel me? So when I came to California, it was just like, I was like, whoa, like, I don't even know who these people are or what these people saying. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a for sure culture shock. It's for sure different. But I love California. I love being in California. For sure love being in California.
You know what's funny? I feel like when you rap in your music, I don't hear Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought you were from LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, if anything, I was like, I could have said maybe you give like some South vibes, but outside of that, I was like, I would have never guessed Florida.
I'm trying to like, probably like, I got 2 more projects I plan on dropping, and I would like this type of music I want to do after that. Like, I want it to be like, I kind of want to shock myself with the type of music I come with. Because like the type of talent I know I'm capable of is just like really ain't, like it's been years since I heard like a classic album or a classic mixtape to where like a nigga don't skip nothing. Like I want to wake up and get dressed to that. I want to go ride in the car to that. Like I hear stuff and it just be like, oh, it's like 3-4 songs on it. That's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them 3-4 songs. Or I fuck with, but like I want that like that forever music. That music that, you know what I'm saying? Like even like with oldies, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like that was in the 70s, 80s, but like it feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like it just do something for you when you put it on. Like.
You know why that is? Because BPMs matter.
You know what? I had that conversation with another person. They got deep in the waves and everything, the vibration, and they got pretty.
That shit vibrational. Everything is a feeling, and it comes with emotion. And then like, it's just that, like when you listen to the, I'm telling you, every time I listen to a track, that's like from like the 90s, like the 80s, like shit like that. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck was that BPM? Because this shit is still everlasting. Like, you can play this right now, and the white people finna bump it, the Asians finna bump it, the Mexicans finna bump it, the black people finna bump it, and this shit was from 20 years ago still, though. Like, and you just like, damn, nigga, how the fuck was that beat so everlasting? Because it's it's the beat got you. Like the song hard too, but nigga, you can drop that beat and everybody can be like, oh, that's that song.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like you don't really have that no more in this era. But it's some people that's still making those type of jams. But that's what we call a jam. Those are jams right there. The shit that lasts a while. That shit that have you in there just in your feelings, like not emotionally, but in your body feelings. Like nigga, you can feel your legs moving, your fingers moving, your toes moving. Like those is jams.
It's a vibe, a vibe, a vibe.
You know, it's a vibe when I walk through. Nigga, that's a jam right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did have fun making that song. Yeah.
That's a jam right there.
Jig is good too.
I had fun making
Jig is a jam right there.
What's that other one? Let me check my playlist.
Them songs is
Hold on. We ain't finna bypass that. What did he say? She said, she knew how to go when I walked in. Is anybody dick print that big? Hey! That nigga was stepping on that track.
Yeah, I don't even be writing either, bro. It's like it's a vibe, bro. Like I go in there and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be how I be feeling.
You don't write?
Nah, no sir.
How often do you punch in?
It depend on the beat for real.
That's crazy.
It depend on the beat for real. But I ain't on no like Kendrick Lamar type shit. Like I'm just in there just
No.
I ain't on that type of time. But like I'm really like going like it got like that next line, even if it's a hard line, you feel me? Like it gotta feel right in that spot. You know what I'm saying? For me to just like, nah man, I know it was hard, but it don't feel right in there. If it don't feel right, like I ain't going.
No, but that's funny because Future said something like that. Like when him and Metro go in there and they'll do a track.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of this shit, he's just rapping, and then Metro will come back and be like, "Oh, look, we're gonna take this shit that you said 3 minutes ago and put it right here in the first 45 seconds."
Yeah.
Do like they reconstruct the whole track. Like it's just going in there. He just vibing off the beat and just saying whatever. Then they rearrange that shit how it needs to be later. And so I like that you say that you go in there and you go like that. But do you do it that way also? To the point that you rap it and then rearrange it, or do you be like, nah, I'm not gonna say that, so I'm gonna just re-punch in and redo it?
Nah, I mumble something like a vibe I get and replace it with words if I feel like that like rhythm like real sound good, or you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, I just you know what I'm saying I like whatever coming next, how I feel, and I like it to be you know what I'm saying. I ain't doing no you know what I'm saying no fabrication with the music. But I don't even want to make like the type of music that I make. You see what I'm saying? Like some of the music I make, bro. I feel like that's what's in right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. It's like you know what I'm saying. I don't even know how to put it. Like the shit that some of the shit, bro. Like a nigga really don't even be wanting to relive that shit. Like a nigga don't even be wanting to like you know what I'm saying. Like go through that again. You feel me? Or even speak on that shit. Like a nigga trying to be like that's what they want.
The majority of your tracks is from the heart. Like outside of those songs that really you slapping on, like where you just like treating yourself like a rapper, like you stepping on those. But then when you come into your element, where you just feel like you just it's the way that you come off on those other shits, like those parties tracks.
Mm-hmm.
You step, but when you go into your those real songs, like. It's funny that you say you don't write this shit because you got some songs where you just going off like a song about your brother.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
hard work, yeah.
Yeah, like I've been putting hard work. Yeah, like nigga, that wasn't written.
Nah, that's how I was feeling when I was in there when I heard that beat, bro. I talk to bro on the daily too.
Nigga, I listen to that song often.
Yeah, that's my grandma's favorite song too.
Yeah, like your delivery, like your tone was on point. Your delivery was on point. Like, you was just in there, like, just conversating with yourself type shit. Like, you was just talking to the people. Like, you was just getting your thoughts out. And, like, it came out so smoothly where it wasn't... You fit the beat perfectly. Like, I don't know, the engineer had to, like, move your track and make sure you fit that beat perfectly or what. But, nigga, you was in every pocket and you just came out with every emotion. Like, niggas felt you from the jump. Like, you told your story in that track.
I appreciate that. I really, most of them songs come when I'm in the studio by myself, bro. When it's just me, that's when, you know what I'm saying, I feel like even though it's crazy because it's like everybody gonna hit a song, but it's like you get to open up, you know what I'm saying, when it's just you in the studio, you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, nobody hearing your feelings and hearing nothing, nobody judging you or nothing, you feel me? Even though You see what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I do got songs that I done made that I ain't even put out, just on stuff like, it done been stuff that's been bothering me, like family wise, and you know what I'm saying? I was raised like, you know what I'm saying? You don't tell your family business like that, you know what I'm saying? And it just be like stuff that I done made songs about. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just got them, you know what I'm saying? I done let, you know what I'm saying? I done let my mama hear a few of them, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, okay, why you ain't going? I'm like, I just don't feel.
If your mama says it's cool, go ahead and do it. Because those be the ones. Like, people got to realize, like, these trendy songs that people was doing, they cool, but they don't last too long. Like, you feel me? Like, no disrespect to Lil Pump, but Lil Pump got some tracks that bang. But he don't have nothing for niggas to talk about besides the shit that he do. You feel me? Like, I'm thinking once he drop another track, niggas gonna start talking about him again. But you shouldn't be making that type of music. Like, your music, no, you shouldn't. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't. That's called microwave music. It's cool for the moment. Everybody love it. They gonna eat that shit up. But longevity wise, it ain't gonna hit. And people want to know you personally. That's where your fans gonna stick with you. People want to feel like they your friend. You feel me? So when you sit there and you let them into your life, that's when they gonna be like, I'm gonna grow with you. That's what growing with you is. When they feel like that they felt you out here at the bottom, and then they seen you rise all the way to the top and make it through, that's what they trying to do. A lot of niggas jump off the ship once you make it, but by that time, other niggas is already jumping on, so it's cool. You feel me? But that's what it's all about. And that's the way that your music, like, it's funny that you say you don't like nothing that you put out, because everything hard. And it's funny that you say that you feel like you sounding like everything else or was hot at that moment, because you don't sound like nobody.
Nah. I guess I worded it wrong. I don't think I sound like nobody, but I'm saying like I guess the topics. I guess that's what I should have said. The subject matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a street nigga and coming up in the streets, bro. Like, of course I can. You know what I'm saying? Of course a nigga can rap about the streets. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that seemed like the topic that they want to buy. Matter of fact, I got a homeboy from Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I was even supposed to know about the conversation, so I ain't gonna say his name. You know what I'm saying? But I got a homeboy, you know what I'm saying, and he signed to a label, I wanna say a Salem.
Okay.
And bruh made drill music.
You
know what I'm saying? And when I went to visit, I had heard a song from bruh, you know what I'm saying, and it was a song for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It was a song for the ladies. And the song was pretty cool. So I fuck with the song. He took the song to the label, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? They was just like, nah, we want that drill. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight instructions on, like, we ain't even like trying to get at a chance, we ain't even fucking with that. We want this from you. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, like, bro really living like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, really, they like really putting bro in more danger in my, you feel me? I feel like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, like, bruh came with some other music and they like, nah, we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? We want this. If you ain't coming with this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like when things like that happen, though, it's not just the label's fault. Like, that's what the public wants. Right. And that tends to be a huge problem with artists, and that's what artists complain about a lot. Like, oh, well, you know what? But that's not me. My image is this now. Especially women. Well, this is my image now. Like, you know, women change their hair, they change their whole image, and now I'm a different person, right? But it's like, excuse me, but it's like changing your image like that, your crowd isn't going to follow. So you already know how long it takes for somebody to get to know you. If somebody signs you, they're going to sign you at least for a couple of years because they're not going to do anything with you in 6 months. So in that time that it takes to invest, to get you to actually be known to the world, to get the world to actually get to know you, it's probably going to take somebody about a year just to catch on a song that you made last year. So it's like this person's going to hear that for the first time. They don't know that you went through the street thing and now you're on like this straight and narrow, like being a family man thing. Like, no, they just heard about you talking about the streets. Like yesterday, not last year. You made that song last year. That's cool. But then it took, how long does it take to release a song? And then how long does it take to promote a song? Right. And then how long is it going to take for that song to actually reach the level of promotion where it's going to reach somebody far away to listen to you? So with all of that time in, it's like you're telling me that when you finally get somebody to listen to what you did and that image that you put out last year, you're going to be like, oh no, that's not even me anymore. Actually, I'm singing love songs. Like, what the fuck? All right, cool. My bad. My mistake. I guess I don't like you. Like, so that's the type of thing that I feel like y'all got to like realize also, though, it comes with the business. Like it comes, You think that certain artists are still happy having to play songs that like they didn't even want to play the first place?
Yeah, I know for sure artists get tired of performing. For sure, get tired of performing the same song.
J. Cole thinks that Workout was like his way of selling out. He made that one song that said, what was it? Let Nas Down. He made that song after he had released Workout because of Workout. Because I guess that's the song that Nas was disappointed in. Because they were like, you supposed to be the one. Why did you put this out?
I read that article.
But with that going out, that made everybody eyes on J. Cole. So that when he put out the real shit, when he put out the conscious shit, when he put out every other album after that, they were listening. And they started listening even to his older shit. Mm-hmm. That's even not on DSPs right now. So it's like it was that hook. It was that attention catcher. And it's like as much as he didn't love performing that over and over, it's like that's what got him that 2-minute song, that 3 minutes that he performed it, got everybody else to listen to the next hour of everything else that he had to say. Mm-hmm. And they paid attention. Why? Because they were waiting for that 1 2-minute song. So take it like your key, take it like your past, whatever it is. But even if it's old, even if it is your past, like that song is still what keeps you relevant. It's what people have that idea of you. So it's like if that's what's gonna get them to listen to everything else that you want to put out and everything else that you want to actually like have them listen to, do what you gotta do.
The music industry crazy, man. They love trash. You know what I'm saying? They love BS.
Oh yeah, it's about marketing. They love what can be sold, and it's all about what can be sold.
Stop talking about the industry like it's just the industry. Okay, what about the crowd? Because it's not just record producers that are saying, "Oh, this is what I like." It's the crowd that's rejecting your music at the end of the day. So what about the crowd? What do you think about the crowd and how the people constantly want a certain image of people, and once they get into a better place and start trying to talk about more serious things, we lose interest. Because that's the people. That's not the record label.
That was, you know what? I think people just like to be entertained. I don't think people really even listening to music no more. Like, after Dolph got killed, bro, I shot a video yesterday. After Dolph got killed, I went over in Fairfax and shot a video, bro. Every store we went in yesterday had Dolph playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just off of and I just feel like from him getting killed, that entertainment that they had, whether it was good or bad entertainment, just led to more like just, now they, you feel me, on it. Like, I feel like even Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy come with a lot of just bullshit, you feel me? But it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't know no Soulja Boy song since Crank That.
That's exactly what I was about to say. So, but yeah, he's getting all this entertainment, all this money for entertainment, but what music is he putting out? What song does he have?
He's a TikTok artist now.
Yeah. I forgot the little Ricky Morton song.
Yeah. To Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy knows how to get his money. He knows where it's at. That's why he killed it with ringtones. He knows where it's at. So we ain't gonna say it's a bad thing that he's a TikTok artist. But that's where he.
But it's not through selling albums. It's not through trying. He's not trying to push this one hit or this one song or this one video. Oh, like, look, yeah, I'm having all of this scandalous stuff to get attention. But by the way, buy my album. Like, he's not doing it for that.
That's because we are in the area where niggas shouldn't be dropping albums like that if they're not an album type artist.
Drop a single.
What album do we know that Soulja Boy dropped?
Well, how single do you know that he's dropped?
I'm talking about through his entire career, from Crank That, from that other Bird, whatever the fuck it was, so whatever, every track he dropped. What was the name of the album that came with those songs?
I don't know no album.
Exactly, he's not an album artist. He's a single artist. So I'm guessing he's catching on to that, and that's why he just continues to just drop the singles he is. But also in this age of streaming, artists have to start giving what is necessary. A lot of people aren't album artists, and this business was built off single deals. That's why it's called a record deal. Mm-hmm. It was about one song anyways. That's what we need to get back to. It'll help artists out a whole lot more if we got back to, look, just give me 3 tracks, and if these 3 tracks sell, we're going to keep you signed, and we're going to drop an album. You feel me? Like, if that came into the negotiation deal off the jump, niggas will get further. Because we know within these 3 tracks how much of a liability you are for one, how much money we are able to rejuvenate, and it gives me analysis of what I need to do when it comes to marketing, so I know how much money I need to put into you when it comes to dropping this EP. So if it's too much money and I don't think I'm gonna make my money back, we can just stop this right here.
I think first and foremost, you need to make the distinction between an entertainer and an artist.
Me?
Because you're talking about things like, we're back to sales and we're back to like how you're making the money back and all of that, right?
Back to the label.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, which has nothing to do with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy isn't sitting here doing that for the label to be able to sell that one single, to be able to make his money back off that single or off of the string of singles.
Off of Soulja Boy, I went to, and I'm guessing that's why he's doing singles, which is why what people should be doing right now in the streaming age, because that's where it came from. I led into it.
Got it. You left the subject.
Yes.
Got it. My bad.
Being a TikTok artist, so being a TikTok artist is considered bad.
No. Being a TikTok artist is hated on by other artists because they're mad that that's the route that they made it. It's like saying, oh, that nigga's just a SoundCloud artist.
Okay. Being a YouTube artist was bad. And then Justin Bieber became whatever he is now off of being a YouTube artist.
And then NBA YoungBoy has been who he is off being a YouTube artist.
I just want the money, bro. I don't care if I'm a TikTok artist, Instagram artist.
But are you trying to make the money out of your music, or are you trying to make the money out of being a personality? So, like, if you can just go and be making appearances and making your money off of making appearances, would you be good with that? Or would you be like, no, I need to be in the studio, I need to be putting out music, I need to be, pushing my song?
I want to do other stuff in music.
Nothing wrong with that.
I do think, man, I damn near like Yo Gotti Blueprint. I fuck with Gotti Blueprint.
Which is what?
Gotti was rapping, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing by himself, got his money up, and then he started helping other niggas, you know what I'm saying, get on. I don't know, I can't say if he whooping them boys or not, you know what I'm saying. I ain't heard nobody complain.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like all them, it's like they got artists up under them, you feel me? It's like everybody eating over there. It's not a situation to where just one motherfucker eating and they controlling how everybody else eat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's eating over there.
And that's what I was saying too, because I was looking at that same situation. I'm like, damn, this boy Yo Gotti, he got his situation over here at Rockefeller or Rock Nation, and then bounced back around with Moneybagg Yo, and got him over here with Interscope, and he over here going number one with 8 albums, and it's like, nigga, everybody eating over here.
Everybody.
So it was like, yeah, like you said, I haven't heard nothing bad come out of that camp. I would like to know how the fuck they building up over there too. But whatever they're doing, I understand the blueprint.
No, but I ain't heard not damn artists complain about nothing. Not Moneybagg, not Black Youngster, not ESTG, not 42 Doug. I ain't heard nobody complain.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the age of telling. Everybody's complaining.
Exactly.
So it's like if they would have done something wrong, people would know.
Yeah, niggas doing what they gotta do over there. I feel like that's coming from a person that is like what we trying to be. Somebody that understand the business, come from the streets, understand that artists is getting whooped, or how artists is getting whooped, and learning how to maneuver around that, and teaching his young niggas how to maneuver around that as well. That's what I think that is. I think that was like wisdom being passed down to the next person, like, look, you gotta do it like this, bro. And that's some real nigga shit. That is how it's going over there, because
I mean, the way it's set up is just like, it's like he got a dream. It's like he got a dream team now, and the way it's set up, it's just like he could just like he can bring a nobody tomorrow, and then they'll have a feature with Moneybagg Yo, feature with Black Youngster, feature with 42 Doug, feature. You know what I'm saying? And now this is became somebody overnight, all from home. You know what I'm saying? Home base.
That's what Gucci did with Kushasi.
Yeah.
This sounds like a twisted type of offer.
Let me be on that.
No.
No, but for real, like, that shit that they got going over there is real nice. I salute to that shit. That's that good old down south shit right there.
Boys got something like Yo Gotti. I don't know what Gotti. I don't know what the blueprint is. Them boys got it going over there.
It's alright. You gonna figure out your blueprint
For sure.
You gonna make your way.
For sure.
These dreads though, I've been staring at you just looking at these dreads, like you said, like California ain't nothing like these, like the South, and niggas see dreads all day. Ever since dreads became a thing, that's all you see. Niggas got dreads. Got dreads. Nigga, you got ram horns over here.
I got 7 dreads. 7 dreads. You know, I used to have a lot, bro. I just ain't into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like just sitting down, getting my hair twisted. I just don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty rough right now, but I just get a line up. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to go. I don't like the 1,000 Murphy Lee type dreads. That's just.
How long you been growing your shit? Your shit thick and long.
I had it like about 13, 14 years, bro.
That's what's up.
13, 14 years.
Healthy, nigga. Got a lot of wisdom over there.
Did you ever cut him?
Nah. You know what? True story real quick. I had a robbery case when I was 18. and my stepdad in the military and whatnot. So he came in with his little suit, khaki suit on, he had all this little shit on, you know what I'm saying? The judge was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This was my first time getting in trouble as an adult. So he like, I tell you what, you know what I'm saying? We'll scrape this under the rug if you join the military for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We'll just act like this ain't happening. You join the military for 4 years, boom, boom, bam, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, Your Honor, but I don't want to cut my hair. I'm going to just take the 6 months. My mama must have ran out there. She screamed. She got to screaming. She ran up out that thing. I'm like, damn, man. I done hurt mama feeling. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that, Your Honor. But I ain't trying to cut my hair. I'm going to just do the 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
As a mother,
how about that?
I would beat my child's ass. Like, I would wait for him to get out of jail and then chop it off in his sleep. Just out of spite. Like, you went to jail over this hair?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have told my son, thug, that's 6 months out.
Yeah, I just
not even over the hair. Not even over the hair. It was the 4 years up in the army. Like, nigga, you finna call me to go join the army for 4 years instead of do 6 months? Like, nigga, I could die either way.
But he didn't care about that. He wasn't bothered about the joining the army part. He just cared about his hair.
I was talking about you when you said you would whoop your son. I'm saying me personally.
If he did it just over the hair.
I'm gonna tell him not to do it. Fuck the hair. Hey, son, don't take that deal. Don't do it, dude. Go do that 6 months.
Man, it's a good thing you won't be allowed in the courtroom.
Take the 6.
Man, 4 years in the army? I can come home in 6.
You'll be making money in those 4 years. It'll straighten you out. You'll be fine.
I'll be sending him money.
You'll be fine.
I'll be sending him money for those 6 months.
You'd rather send him money in jail than have him send you money from the army if he doesn't mind it.
Not if it's an option. Like, if he feel like he's gonna go to the army, let him go join the army. But don't sit here and tell the judge, like, look, you can do 6 months in jail or join the army for 4 years. For 4 years, though? Fuck that clean slate.
But a clean slate. Like, you don't have nothing on your record. They literally saying, like, look, we're going to give you the white boy treatment if you sit here and just, like...
Just come home and do good, son. You can get off of parole, probation, all that shit. You got this.
You know, most times niggas go with moms, nigga would have been in the military.
We over here deciding what was best for him. Like we could really say something about this shit.
Hell yeah.
He is going to the military, damn it.
No, that's crazy. That is that deep that you wasn't gonna cut your shit.
I took the 6 months.
I
took the 6 months.
Your shit.
See, I do worry because look at my kid's hair.
Yeah.
So I'm worried, like, what if he ends up getting that same mentality? Like, oh no, I'm not getting rid of my hair.
Yeah, he 5 years in. He don't want to. Tell him right now, you want to cut your hair? I'm like, no. He see me cut my hair every week. He still don't want to cut his shit.
And he don't like having it out either. He likes that.
Like Mike style.
Mm-hmm.
Bow Wow, like Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bow Wow was underrated.
Is he? You know what? I do give him credit because you know what? Bow Wow was that guy. You know what I'm saying? You had a choice to be the Bow Wow or follow Romeo. You know what I'm saying? I was a Romeo guy, but the majority of the world, I don't care what nobody say, niggas was Bow Wow had niggas crib walking. When he did that at the BET Awards, niggas was at school the next day. I'm talking about I ain't never been to California in my life. Niggas in school the next day trying to do that walk that Bow Wow did at the BET. Y'all remember at the BET Awards when he came out to the Snoop the Snoop song.
Yeah, he was like 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, he had the braids. It was like a pole up there or something. He crib walked around the pole, then he came back, man. Bow Wow had a lot of these females first too. It's just the way he go. I think it's the way you go out. His go out is just like the way he carry it. Like he almost carry it like Soulja Boy as if he's still relevant, and then like Bow Wow really ain't relevant to me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see he's not relevant, but it's because he was in movies. He was a rapper. He was like an influencer, and he did all of this before he was even 10. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like he feels like, I don't have to be relevant. Like, he is set up for life. Like, as much as he has worked for as long as he has worked, he is set up for life. He can sit here and do nothing and literally speak to no one, no media, show up to anything, and people are still going to know who Lil Bow Wow was 10 years from now.
That's true.
I don't know.
So I feel like when you have that kind of, they would.
I feel like Bow Wow is
for the music or for the
I don't want to say younger people. I don't want to say like a 20-year-old on that.
For the music, I feel like 10 years from now, if he don't do no music.
I never said music. I said overall because he was in movies. Yeah, he was a personality.
Like Mike, he's right.
Like, he was in all these shows.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Like all of that is what puts him. I never said music.
No, but what he did was exactly what artists are supposed to do. You supposed to come in here, make music, and create a brand. And from that brand is where the money comes in.
Right.
And that's what he did.
Majority of these artists will not make money off of their music. Like as you see everything come out, it's these deals that come through. You got to sit here and figure out how you can get a bag off of making an appearance in his movie, getting a bag off of making appearances for this TV show, getting a bag off of this commercial, getting a bag off of like
placement.
Yeah, that's where placements, those things.
Mm-hmm.
So is that Bow Wow or is that his manager? Who get the credit for that?
I mean, I'm sure it was his management. He was like 7 at the time. Like somebody had to come in and.
I can't give nobody credit.
I don't know.
Wasn't there. You feel me? Because it's some teams where artists understand like I'm gonna get this shit done regardless. My team gonna do what they gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So, and me personally, I also know that a lot of shit gets done better off of artist relationships. So it could have been, but it could have also been his team telling him, hey, go ahead and contact and do this because it'll be better if you do it. Or it could have been his team when it did it. Like we don't know. We ain't heard no back talk about how this happened. You feel me? Nobody sat down and had the legendary conversation yet with him.
Ain't been no
I
bad
was saying he
Bow
was
Wow
a
talk.
kid. He needed a team.
I'm talking about all
there
through.
was a team, 100%.
I'm talking about all through. Like even to
Ain't been no bad Bow Wow talk. As far as the business, like his kid business, like I ain't heard no. Oh, I was cheated out of money, or I was. Somebody was like what Britney Spears doing right now. I ain't see that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see that with.
She's finally free.
With Bow Wow.
That could be, what do you think about that?
What does that mean? Like when I read it, I was even lost. Like I ain't even understand. Wasn't it a C word or something? Some big C word? I'm like, I don't even know what that means. Like free.
So, I don't know. I didn't know what the hell it was about. I thought she went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly did. Like when I saw the weed that said, that's how I found
Britney.
out. There was a free Britney weed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, holy shit, this is actually pretty good. And I was like, wait, why free her? Yeah, I'm like, wait, why free her? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, as we're smoking, I'm like, why is she in jail? Was she in jail? Is she out already?
They
Like,
brought a Britney pack.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He bought that motherfucker twice. That motherfucker was fire.
see?
They done doubled up on the Britney pack.
And look, that shit made me watch the documentary.
I ain't gonna lie.
Smoke a couple blunts of that shit and you'll be watching the documentary.
I did watch it. I'm a documentary guy though. I love watching artist documentary, man. I like hers. I like Whitney Houston's. And you know the best the best documentary I done seen was Mary J. Blige shit.
I haven't seen it. The
I haven't
fuck?
seen it either.
Mary J. Blige shit fire. I seen.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you ain't let me know that.
Mary J. Blige gonna have. She had you what? She take you through there. Like I don't know. I guess you go back to that BPM shit you talking about. Mary J. Blige, like you feel her whole like all the way through. It's almost like that's your mom or something or auntie or something. But like, yeah, Mary J. Blige shit good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got some shit where it's called, slams. You got slappers, you got bangers, you got jams. Like those are shit you're supposed to be shooting for when you make music. Like those 3 type things, and that's like the jams is like that.
She had all of them.
And then those bangers is those nigga that like you gotta make sure you come in all that in between, like that type shit. You feel me? And that's what she did. Like she made sure she came through in that hip hop scene when she needed to, but she also made sure y'all understood what her lane was the singing shit.
Y'all, I suggest y'all watch it. I'm talking
And
about she walking y'all through every song. Like
I'm about to watch that shit. Like I'm mad I didn't know.
Man, that's go get that Whitney pack. You know what I'm saying? or that Mary J. Blige. You get that Mary J. Blige pack and get to watch it. I'm saying that documentary good. That Mary J. Blige shit good. That shit good. I like watching documentaries though.
Yeah, for real.
I be on that. I like seeing where people fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing where people went good at, you know what I'm saying? And it really be like drugs and business. It's never the music, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody who make good music, great music, like still make good, great music, you know what I'm saying? It just be either drugs or the business. You know what I'm saying?
I like murder documentaries for those same reasons.
Learn where they messed up at.
To see where they messed up at. How it could have gone right.
At least it's on record. She been plotting on how to kill me. We 10 years in. She just
I've been watching that Tiger King documentary. You know how Carol Baskin got rid of her husband? And they still haven't found him?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how she did that
blaming
shit.
on Costa Rica. No wonder why she made sure got a passport. She's going back and forth to Mexico. They're like, oh, no, it's regular.
It's normal. He goes to Mexico all the time.
Y'all heard it. It's on record.
He'll come back.
Man.
So anyway...